the guy behind you, his one snake arm is rearing back to strike as the other one you feel begin to slip under your torso, trying to pull you into another constriction.
No fucking way.
If you are here for the right reasons, you would not say his name, but I know how you speak. Asherak. If your purpose is true, then go. Stop him. Slay him.
So did we just complete the mission by finding out where it is?
That is up to you. You can press on.
We're looking for the machine that takes souls, right?
No.
Isn't that what they said?
Asherak, that's who's taking the souls.
Didn't they say something about a machine?
The soulmonger.
A soulmonger is what the name they hear of some sort of device that is responsible for this.
Yeah.
But
A soul salesman.
Asarak could have be mated or controlling it, or
He's controlling it, for sure.
I mean, if he's a lich, he probably likes souls a lot.
Trust me. Yeah. That's his
the way
army of
they go.
undead. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
they like
causing
him.
the land to be undead.
Anybody else have more healing?
I beat that guy
I can
once.
heal you before we take a short rest.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Asherak.
Oh, Sarah?
Oh, and that guy too,
1d8
right? Kind
plus
of in the temple.
4.
Sort of.
Okay, you guys rest. I can take first watch. Or only
Well,
watch.
a short rest is a short rest. That's an
Yeah.
hour. You guys are fine with that.
Fire breath.
Y'all just kind of keep track.
Divine sense, channel divinity is back.
So, you guys kind of gathered your breath. Your second wind is kicked in. What's your plan of action?
Let's go to the tomb. Let's go and find out what's going on, and let's find the soulmonger, and let's kill the soulmonger.
Let's find that entrance.
Alrighty. So, as you guys following the basic directions, and it takes about 20 minutes or so into the night using some torchlight or whatever means you can find to get a better view of it, but behind one of the nearby rocks, you see what looks to be a pile of old wood and stones. You push it out of the way, and you see a very small hole in the ground, maybe about 3 feet across, and what looks to be a stair. You descend, and it's a small spiral staircase that just opens to nowhere beneath you, hidden in this little alcove by a large stone structure.
I light a torch, put it in the zombie's hand, and I send the zombie in first.
Okay, zombie begins to descend. You do notice around this area there's a lot of dirt. Like most of the areas in this look, like overgrown and natural. Around this hole, you can see piles, like heavy piles of dirt. Some of it, like it's the rains and time has kind of pushed it down, but there's like mounds of it, like elements were excavated and put elsewhere.
Got it.
Yeah.
My people.
Can I
Oh, man.
take out the gem of seeing and say the command word, which is Yahtzee? And then I'm just using it.
Okay.
Tell me if I see anything.
So what's the marching order? We have zombie first.
Zombie first.
Who's next? Hitch, you're next?
Sure, I'll go after the zombie.
All right, who's after Hitch?
I'll go.
All right, Archon's next. Who's after Archon?
I can go.
All right.
And for Calliope, I'll be last.
Alrighty, and it is big enough for you guys to only go single file down this spiral staircase.
Jamila's last.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamila's last? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Calliope
covering
first.
the rear.
There we go. All right, so Jamila's last. You guys continue down, and the stairs have themselves a layer of dirt across them. Some of it's muddy from the recent rains, but as you descend further and further, it dries up a bit. Further and further down these stairs go numerous layers. It seems to go down, you're trying to keep track of it as best you can, 50, 60 feet. And it is pitch black. The smell of wet earth and rot begins to just strengthen the further down you go, until the stairs abruptly come to a halt and open into a chamber, a 20-foot wide, about 80-foot long hallway.
Shit.
That as you look out, it is smooth stonework, both tiled on the floor and bricked stone walls on each side.
Booby
you see
traps.
three sets of pillars, load-bearing pillars that mark the sides of the wall as you progress downward. You see something down the hall in the opposite end, what appears to be two doorways to the right and left. That's as much as you can make out of this
How
distance.
far away are those doors?
About 80 feet from you.
Who can search for traps?
And the true sight, does that help at all in this situation?
In this current situation, no, it does not.
What about
If I cast
Zentarum?
dancing lights, that'll help all of us, though, right?
Yeah.
Dancing
I'll
lights.
cast dancing lights.
Yeah, I'm just a little old human. I can't see nothing.
Yeah. So
My zombie has a torch,
Right.
so you can see the.
I see that.
Look,
Okay.
barely.
zombie has the lit torch and
Okay.
continues to go downward, and you cast dancing lights. So you have this kind of glowing torch light behind Calliope that
there's-
helps illuminate.
It's 4 torch lights that I can use
Okay.
at once.
I would
right?
strongly
give one to
suggest
each of us?
searching for traps
Yes.
in this hallway.
Ooh.
Okay.
Strongly.
If I throw my ball bearings ahead of us, do you think that might trigger any traps?
Well, unless something's
probably
a
not.
weight. Yeah.
Why do I have ball bearings if I can't use them?
It's a great
Home Alone
question.
shenanigans.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
moments.
Glad we're
Yeah.
asking this now.
Same reason you have those 2 paint cans.
Searching for traps is a perception check.
It's investigation.
Investigation. Who
Who's
has good
good with that?
investigation?
Who wants to investigate?
I've got
Fair, I've
smart?
got +4. Who has?
I got 1.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's you.
Okay. I'll investigate.
Please
All right,
do.
roll an investigation check as you slowly move towards the first half of the hallway.
Feel free to have the zombie walk in front of you
Okay, go ahead,
or
zombie.
next to you.
Go ahead, Rob.
Call
So
him
Rob
Rob.
kind of keeps about a foot or about 2 feet ahead,
Okay.
and stepping slowly through.
More human than human. Just a 5 plus.
All right. That's 4, 9.
Yeah, no.
It seems safe. You don't see any signs or any markings that particularly
I
give
don't
you
like
the
that.
idea
We've
there's.
played
I don't like that
Danger
either.
enough.
Yeah, I don't either.
So
You
maybe
do notice the ceiling, however, is covered in small scrolling designs, whereas the walls and floor are smooth and relatively interesting. The ceiling has all these interweaving kind of grooves and almost like small carved swirls that weave like chaotic Celtic knots. And in the center of this hallway looks to be an open human eye carved into the stone.
Could it be that our path is drawn above us and we have to walk in that path?
It's a good thought.
like a riddle.
I also feel like that eye
Like
is
one
like
of them riddles.
Whoa.
Is the eye moving?
like a Sauron.
An alarm system?
Yeah.
Does the eye move?
Make a perception check. It's hard to tell. The eye, it looks like a stone eye.
That was a 1. Ready, 1.
Do I think the eye moves? 19.
19. The eye does not appear to move. It is a solid stone. However, the pupil, the dark pupil you see, is actually a recess. It is carved and open.
Okay.
Do we go up
So
there?
that
Maybe it means
the
we're
pupil
supposed
is
to look
carved
at
and
it.
It's about that far around. The pupil size entirely up in the ceiling.
Cast
Can I make
darkness.
What's at the end of this 80-foot hallway? Can we tell that?
2 doors, he said.
Two
right?
doors.
You can tell Rob to keep walking, or
Yeah, tell the zombie
Yeah,
to walk in
do
a
it.
zigzag fashion.
Serpentine.
I'll have him
Thank
walk in 20 feet so that I can see the rest of the 60. Like he walks 20, I'll tell him
yeah.
basically walk 20 feet, Rob. And then he walks. And if
Okay.
that's okay, then I'll walk right up behind him.
So you're about halfway up the hall because you've been investigating for traps as you go. Or you haven't walked all the way up, but you've seen the first half seems to not have any traps. You send Rob ahead of you for the first 20 feet. Nothing.
Okay, then I just go stand up
Stand
next to him. And can I see the end of the hallway, 80 feet? Because that's now we're 80 feet in.
You can now see, and there appears to be a chest that is closed and resting at the base of the hall in the opposite end, and you see a door on each side.
Safe.
Chest and a door on each side. Okay.
The wall behind it is just a bunch of cobblestones. It looks almost like a really smooth, perfectly fresh cobblestone street, but vertical against the wall behind it. And the 2 doors appear to be of a very, very heavy, dense wood.
And a chest. Oh, man. Okay.
Send him up more.
Is there any distinct pattern on it? Can we discern any distinct pattern of the pattern on the roof? Does there seem to be any method to its madness, or is it just
What's an animal
Make
that
an
can
investigation
chew
check.
through wood? Sorry, go ahead.
This would be more of an intelligence check.
My dog.
Oh, never mind.
It's pretty.
I like it.
Travel. It's hard to tell.
Does anyone have like
You've been mesmerized by
anything
it.
that can see through wood? Or can you turn into an animal that could chew through wood?
Well, if the
Theoretically.
chest's trapped, I don't want to explode my mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I could pick the.
But I'm
is it-
thinking the lock would be so that if you could somehow, if someone could turn into gaseous form, get inside, or if someone could chew through the wood, you're not going to set off the lock.
Right.
Well, I could see if it's big enough for an ant to crawl through. but ants don't have a lot of hit points.
That's okay.
Throw that out there now.
Can you send it in?
Yeah, if you send the zombie out further
wait.
than I go, I'll do it.
Well, he said there's no trap, so I'm pretty confident that the zombie's going to be able to walk up.
He had a
Right.
5 though.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, good point. We don't know.
Just
if
send
they're
the
in
zombie
trap.
to the chest.
But can I do another check and can I do eyes of minute not minute
you can walk up to the center of the room.
minute seeing
What you can do
on the actual lock? Can I look at the lock?
Eyes of minute seeing?
Yeah.
Okay, you walk up to the center of the room. I'll let you make something to the eyes of minute seeing. Do again. What does it say?
It's gains advantage on investigation check within a foot of you. So if I'm looking up close at the lock, I'd be able
Okay,
to
so you walk across the latter half of the hallway?
Well,
Send the zombie in front of you.
zombie goes in
Just have
front
him
of
walk
me.
in front.
He's yeah. You send him.
So you see about 10, 15 feet behind Rob.
Yeah.
Rob walks forward 10 feet. As soon as he hits the 20-foot mark, he goes under the 30-foot mark. And then reaches the chest without issue.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, let's
We'll go up behind him.
get up there.
Still feel like something's looking.
Something's
absolutely.
Something's going to come out of that
Something's
hole.
gonna
If
happen,
Something goes wrong
but
with this
yeah.
chest, or if one of the doors are messed with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
As you approach the chest to take a look at it, you hear this very faint sound of grinding stone just right before you, and you glance up at the cobblestone wall, and you watch some of the cobblestones shift.
Guys, I hear something. Grinding
grind
sound.
against themselves, forming a different shape. And it's almost like the cobblestones manipulate to form what looks like 2 rows of teeth.
Ah, fuck.
And they seem to go into a terrifying grin. What was once cobblestones look like broken, large incisors and a full mouth of skeletal teeth. They open and almost seem to inhale air. And the voice comes through that says, "My, what fortune falls upon my way, that more fools come to learn my secrets. Have you the will to earn your passage into my tomb and
Yes.
be granted the honor of a torturous demise?"
Yes.
The teeth curl into a wide smile and then shift back into cobblestone.
Thank you for such a warm welcome.
Has anybody ever seen anything like this?
Stones
Kind of.
talking. Is there a lock on the chest?
Yeah,
Make an
what do I-
investigation check.
What?
I thought. Okay.
Well, I was going
He's
to.
got
Oh
the
yeah,
eyes
so you
of
do it. You
the
go ahead and
new-
you get really close
Yeah,
to the
why
eyes of
not?
minute seeing. Make an investigation check for checking it out.
yes.
Oh, you only have to
Finally.
roll another one. The chest is indeed locked and is also indeed trapped.
Okay. It's locked and trapped.
Okay.
Does the investigation check maybe bring about any insight as to where or how we might unlock it?
I can pick the lock.
That would be the pick the lock or disarm the
Disarm
trap,
the trap.
if that's something you know how to do.
Yeah.
Use the thieves' tools.
He's a
All right.
thief.
Go for it. Go ahead.
Cool.
I bardically inspire. Can I bardically inspire him or no?
You can indeed,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool.
Please.
I'm also going to give you guidance too on top of
Good
that.
luck.
Some guidance in.
Yeah.
Guidance,
Just roll this
inspiration,
thing.
Roll a d20.
disarm a trap.
Add your dex bonus and
Disarm it up.
your thieves' tools bonus. So, between the guidance, the inspiration, it bumps you up
My hands were
just
shaking.
to the necessary DC. As you're shaking, you feel the twinge, and you get the lock first. The lock isn't too difficult. You feel the tumblers pass. However, the actual trap is part of the tumblers, the removal process that causes it to trigger. And so what you do is you then pull in this very thin line and put it between locking the tumblers in place, and you remove the lock picks and then leave the piece inside the lock. Thus it never, as far as it knows, the key was never removed. In doing so, you get to open the top and the trap does not go off.
Yay!
That's all you guys. Thank you. Good
job,
Take
Force
out
Gray.
a single ball bearing and I give it to
The
Art.
red wire.
I take it and I swallow it.
That's gonna come out strange. Okay, cool. So now, do we get to see what's in it?
You
Do the honors.
Oh my goodness.
What's in it?
So, what's up here? You find 2 more potions of greater healing
Nice.
Good.
and a scroll of remove curse.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Well,
Oh, we can use that.
okay. Who's going to take the greater healing?
Probably whoever died last round.
Oh,
You need the most. I only need 21, but you'd probably need the most, right? Yeah.
well,
I'll take one too.
Take
just
one.
'cause
Tanks
You guys
is
are
good.
gonna
one,
be,
I'll take
yeah.
one.
I generally, I mean, I'm okay, but you know, I'm
I have
more,
a feeling
lose
this might
more.
be a suicide mission. For me.
Okay. And who's somebody magic take that scroll? Because we probably can't even read it.
Yeah.
I'll
All
take
right.
it.
So you grab the scroll. So mark down
Arcane.
scroll of remove curse.
And I'm gonna just take the chest, just for fun.
Don't take the No.
All right. So you guys now stand at the end of the hallway. You see there's a door to your right and a door to your left.
Are they
Does anybody have any
unique in
extra
any
health?
way?
Sorry.
decorated or you know?
Actually, the doors are pretty plain.
Still use it.
They both have what appears to be some sort of metallic handle, and it looks to be an entry point right beneath it that is carved to be the entry
Oh,
for a
wow.
key.
Look at that.
What do you need? You need health?
Yeah.
How much?
I'm still 21 down.
You're 21 down?
Yeah.
A gift from my queen.
All right.
21.
Wow. Cool.
Anybody else?
I'm fully healed up.
I'm okay.
No, let's kill this.
Yeah, please. It's somebody else. For sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Pray to the gods of efficiency.
Do we split up or do we all go in the same direction?
You want to split up, really?
It always works in the movies.
I don't know what movie you're watching.
Rob down one by himself.
So, okay, what are the differences between the doors?
Both doors are identical.
Identical.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, here we go. Not great. That's a 4.
Both doors are identical.
Yep. Yeah.
Can I make an investigation check?
Sure, with disadvantage because you're following up on his.
13 plus 1, 14. Oh, I gotta do it again. 2.
All right. Both doors are identical.
Let me check.
All right. Disadvantage as well. Let me check.
12.
All right. Roll again.
8.
Both doors are identical.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk into the right one.
Okay.
Okay. You walk over and grab the handle. It's locked. You see the tiny slot beneath it where a key would fit.
The key for the. Oh no, because that was just a key you pulled out of.
key?
I want
He was lockpicks to get the chest open.
Okay.
I want to go investigate the little hole in the ceiling with like my torch or something.
Okay, so you
See if
walk
I can see
under, you
anything
hold
up
the
there.
torch up, and you can see inside the recess goes up about 2 feet. Mm-hmm. There looks to be a small, like a ring that is tied to a piece of cable or string and is like slowly just turning from the little bit of wind that's blowing through here.
And how like what's the diameter of the hole?
It's about that big a
So an
diameter.
arm could fit if
An arm
you were-
could fit.
if you
It's-
were brave.
It's about 15 feet above you
Sure.
to even touch the ceiling. So
Okay.
But-
Saw once.
Could stand on someone's shoulders.
Magic or
We're gonna pull that ring and some shit's gonna go down.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like 2,000 balloons are
the
going to come
keyhole
out.
can Mr. Thief tell if the keyhole mechanism is the same type as the key inside of the
Can I
chest?
pick this lock too?
Just in theory.
well, and just make sure it's not trapped. Too.
Also, do you want to just see if the other door's open? Can I go just see if that other?
you go to the door.
They're
It's
both
also locked. Yeah.
Is there anything on the walls in the previous room? I feel like we kind of looked at the roof.
The walls look pretty plain, and so the ceiling's what had the most interesting designs to it. Everything else is pretty standard.
Is there maybe any sort of arrow slots or?
You already checked earlier and can't find anything. Yeah.
Can
Sorry,
I pick
man.
this? Can I pick the lock on the door?
You can try it. Which one? The right or the left?
What do you think?
I mean,
The right. Why
Yeah.
not?
Okay. Go ahead and make a.
You want to go get that ring?
Well, how high can I jump with my ring of jumping? It's 3 times.
With an athletics check, you can jump pretty high.
So I can
You could probably make the jump with a
Probably
pretty
make
decent
the
roll.
jump.
You can get it. I just want to make sure a door is
First, or
unlocked
you wanna-
before you fill the room full of sand, water, or snakes, or acid.
Well, but it's
gas.
up. I mean, it's not like.
Lava.
I mean, if they wanted us to pull it 'cause for something bad to
fills up
happen,
with
they'd just
body
put it on the
parts.
wall.
Diarrhea.
It's it's
Diarrhea.
hard.
I hate
hard
this
to
tomb.
Raw sewage,
Tomb of diarrhea.
human.
That's the next book coming out. Rivers of the Coast. It's a very different adventure. A lot of Constitution saves.
Let's do both at the same time. You go get the ring, and I'll take the lock. Yeah, you get on Archon's
I
shoulders.
think this is extraordinarily bad. I think.
What should we do?
What's our cards?
Well, okay, so the doors are locked, which means they want somebody to pick it.
Right.
That thing is sticking up there, and it's a ring with a thread.
On a
From what
thread.
you can
Table.
see, it's far up, and with a little bit of light you have from torchlight,
So
it looks like
maybe
some
it's
sort of
a
a ring
key.
object.
Ring with a
Or maybe it's.
and it's big enough to put an arm through up and
Yeah.
through to grab.
I can get
I'm
on.
willing to try it. I'm really willing to try it.
Yeah,
How
this,
tall
I feel
are
like
you?
because it's hard.
You're like what, 6
Can-
I mean,
Can-
how
can-
mean
Probably
is that?
6 foot
Can we
something,
just-
and I have this ring of jumping, so I can jump 3 times as far as.
Just do it then.
How much bardic inspiration can you give somebody?
Only one die.
Is it a cantrip?
No, he can do it a number of times equal to his charisma modifier between short rests.
Okay.
So you have.
I think
3
we should
more?
have him pick the lock first
Okay.
with bardic inspiration and some what's
What
that
if
called?
I may
my
be
face.
just
Inspiration.
being negative here,
Guidance.
but what if there's another locked door behind this locked door?
That's very
not your
possible.
style.
It's very possible.
You're not a negative guy. What happened?
I don't
to
like
you?
doors. I like being in the wild.
Is it sealed?
You wanna
Could you,
dig
if you
under
were
the
little,
door?
could you
Turn
get
into
through
an
it?
ant.
Could you get under it or through the keyhole? Or,
Glancing at
could.
the doors are flush with the top and bottom of the
No.
frame.
But not the
then-
hole, not the keyhole itself. A little ant guy could crawl through that keyhole space, right?
Possibly.
I saw
two
that in
hit
Ant-Man once.
Can you send an ant through?
I
See what's
could,
on the other side of each
could.
door?
Do ants have dark vision?
if I peek through the keyhole to begin with, is someone going to poke my eye? Or are we...
Do you put your eye up to the keyhole?
Weren't you such a...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you bend down and you put your hands braced,
Oh my god!
put your face right up in line with the small dark slit where the key is supposed to fit in, whatever that key may be. A moment pauses. You see nothing. It is dark. Nothing happens.
One of these days, I was getting my heart rate going. Yeah.
Can I do minute seeing on the door again to see if there's a trap or
Certainly.
okay?
Go
Cool.
ahead and make an investigation check on the right door.
Right door first. Yeah. All right. 16 plus
You have
4,
advantage on it with
20.
the minute seeing, so you can roll again to see if you get higher.
Okay, cool.
What's the benefit of having it?
But 16 plus 4.
Yeah, so 20.
Cool. Yeah.
The door does not appear to be trapped,
Okay.
just locked.
Do you want to pick it? It doesn't
Sure.
look like it's
Give me some
trapped.
love.
I have a funny feeling that's a key hanging up there with the string attached.
Yeah, I have a
I
feeling
just think
too.
it's
But
too easy.
I also think
Well,
that could be extraordinarily bad.
Isn't
You'll
the
have
trap?
to get the key. Something bad is going to happen. You'll have to run to
Yeah, I
the door.
think this way we're
unlock
avoiding getting the
door.
key. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm down to do both.
But if we have a door open, then we can get into the hallway.
That's
So
true.
that if something goes wrong
That's
and
true.
the floor falls out, we're not all crammed in
But
this
we also
hallway.
don't know right or left. Maybe the key has an R or an L on it, like.
Fine, go get the key. We'll post up at the door. Let us know if some shit goes wrong. I can unlock
I might
the door
lose my
quickly.
arm. I'm willing to risk that.
You see,
I'm with the key.
only a thief would choose the poison in front of you. I think you should try to pick the lock with inspiration. And
Fine, let's see
All right,
that. Ready?
go for it. Go
Give me
for
my
it.
thing. And they roll for their own inspirations, right?
You roll for your inspiration, actually.
I roll what they
The guidance
give
he
me.
can roll, but the inspiration you have to roll yourself.
Okay.
Another 8.
So I'm rolling to pick a lock here.
And then you get a
And then
That's 22.
he rolls one, right?
You roll a d4 if you're giving him guidance.
Oh, yes.
25.
25. That's pretty high. You get the lockpicks and very carefully put them inside. And you can feel this is a very different structure than the chest. As you finagle in, you feel something kind of lock onto one of the picks and you can't move it. You move the other one in and adjust underneath and you feel what appears to be a groove in the back where as you lift that, it's still not moving the top one and you kind of wiggle it a little bit and pull back just a hair and you hear and it moves slightly and the door shifts open, moves about an inch inward.
Oh, God.
Nice work, team.
You're not dead.
Now go
Okay.
get the key.
Well, open it up.
I
and
want
see.
Rob.
Okay.
To
yes,
open.
send Robin.
Yeah.
Yes, Rob is our. Yeah,
I
Rob.
open the...
Holding the torch with one arm. The door, it takes actually You need to help Rob push the door open.
I help.
It's
We
like,
both.
It's like feet are sliding against the floor.
It's a heavy door.
You push the door open. Alrighty, so what you see in here is a lengthy hallway, about 100 feet across and 10 feet wide. It's a very condensed hallway. It is a slow incline. It is just like a steady incline
Raiders
upward.
of the Lost Ark.
Oh boy.
The air is extremely cold in here. Like to the point where even just the door opens at the threshold, as you breathe, you can see your breath kind of... About 10 feet out from the entrance, the floor ends, and instead there is a 2-foot beam that goes across this 100-foot incline that just drops into darkness on each side.
Why?
100-foot piece of wood?
It's not wood, but there is a 100-foot stone beam that seems to go across at an incline to a... and you can see that like this very, very faint torchlight from these tiny flickering sconces that kind of line the wall as you head upwards. So you have visual somewhat of the interior.
Okay.
But this one like 2 foot, or like it's like a 2 foot, 1.5 foot wide beam that heads up in that direction. But 100 feet back, you see another doorway.
Go get that key.
If I touch our side of that door, do I feel the cold from that side?
No.
Okay.
They do seem like different rooms after being on the inside.
How
of the
much like wide
Yeah.
hallway is there before the beam starts?
10 feet.
10 feet.
So you have 80
go
foot of
open the
beam.
other door.
And then
Well, the
another
other door,
10
you
feet.
want to try and open
Why
the...
don't you get the key first?
You
I feel
guys
like we're
want me
gonna
to do
need
that?
this key. I feel like we're gonna need it. It's at the start
Don't you
of the
feel like we're
dungeon,
gonna
you know?
need it? You feel like we'll need it, right?
I mean, in my heart of hearts, I feel like we're gonna need it.
Yeah,
My
I do
my
too.
feeling is when people make a dungeon and they want to get into their own dungeon and not have to deal with all the traps, they have a hide key that only they know where it is and only they can find it.
I agree.
This is really hard to find unless or get.
Yeah, go get
So
it.
this is going to
That's my
require like
reasoning.
what, an acrobatics check for us to get up this beam? Is that what I'm gathering?
That's what it would probably be if you were to
and
get
if
across
you
it.
miss the acrobatics check,
Into
Possibly.
Maybe.
How wide's
probably
the beam?
Not, though.
Because I could just turn it
It's
into
about a foot and a
I don't
half.
have any
2 feet
rope
wide.
to tie to
Also,
anybody
we should.
anymore.
It could be an illusion. I
Like
mean,
burned
we
it
should
all.
check that.
I still have my true sight.
does anyone have any more rope?
No.
I left my rope with my
Lost all our
bird.
ropes. I can't believe the explorers pack. Like we're gonna get killed because we don't have a stupid explorers pack. Unbelievable.
I would say before we go into this room, I have to insist that we try and go get that.
I'm
key.
with
And
the
do
key.
you want to open the other door at all?
You wanna try
I
the
can
other
do
door?
that. I can get the other door, hopefully, with the help of my family. We can open the second door. Try to. It seemed. I think we're gonna have to roll very high for that to happen.
So who's doing what?
Go ahead.
Your call.
I think you should open it first, since it didn't seem like anything
See if we can get
particularly
lucky twice in a row.
jumped out at you.
Can they give me inspiration again?
You can. This will be your.
Using it.
How many inspiration dice do you have left?
Where,
So you have 4 you can use after the last rest. I think you've used 2 so far.
right. Okay.
Yeah, that's 2.
Guidance is a cantrip.
Yeah, 2
so I
left.
can just-
You can keep.
Guidance
You
is
can
a
keep doing it.
cantrip.
I'm gonna spam.
Why don't
that
you see
shit.
what you roll? We'll go guidance and then does he have to say that
has to have it in
beforehand?
advance.
Oh man. Okay.
What are you doing?
Could we assume that this door is not trapped?
I
like
might
that
need
door?
to do it for acrobatic when he's running up the, you
Yeah.
know.
You save it. Let's
Yeah,
see what
so
we
you
can
actually
roll.
have 1 left.
Yeah, so I'm not going to use it here.
Don't use it, but you'll give me the
Yeah,
I have 2
I'll
left.
spam that shit.
19 plus 4, 23.
23. Go ahead.
He gets it.
Why not? Do
roll
it.
it anyway.
Why not?
Fuck it.
26.
26.
26.
Whoa. I'm gonna go home, guys.
This other lock is identical, and now that you've felt the way the tumbler system on the interior of the previous lock worked, this one is quicker work, and you find the same moments, the hooks, you feel the tug in the end, you pull and you hear the motion of some sort of internal metal beam, and the door swings open on towards you on this side. The other one pushed inward, this one opens up in your direction.
Okay.
As soon as the door opens, the first thing that hits you is the horrible stench this deep, thick smell of just decay and rot and long dead flesh. Yeah, you take a moment. Actually, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
This is probably the wrong door. That's where people have died.
Right door.
On mine.
Oh, right.
Oh my god.
You don't just throw up. You turn around and projectile in the direction of the party.
I got a weak
Both of you guys
stomach
make
back.
dexterity saving throws.
I have advantage.
Hey, at least I got a 1 on the
to
throw
avoid
up.
Garth. No, not
5 and
much.
6.
6.
And I got an 8.
8 for me.
Take
You
damage.
both caught off guard, are sprayed with the remnants of the rations that you had last time you woke up.
I'm just gonna stay still, look in your eyes, and say, "Are you okay?"
It was mostly bread and water.
Rob comes up and starts wiping you off.
Thank you, Rob.
Good work is hard to procure on this plane, I've found. You all fall so easily and return just as weak. A shame. An artisan such as myself must strain to find pride in such faulty tools as you.
At the same time, you enter the room and kind of take in some. You leap up, reach up in your hand at the height peak. You grab the ring, and it is indeed a metal key. As you're breathing in and out, and at that point, you start noticing the pace in which the pendulums are swinging is in time with your breath.